Can you all hear? There we go. Let me And let me start out by saying this: none of y'all are in trouble. Let me take that back. I think 2 of y'all are. And heck, you know who you are, whoever you are. I said that to say, y'all, I'm trying to get y'all to be a part of a program, but I gotta talk to y'all about it. And it's something that's gonna help y'all, so y'all hold on a minute, I'm explaining it to you. What's happening is, to y'all, that camera that's behind your head, that is a camera where we're live streaming, so the officers don't have to be here, so your probation officer's on, and so is the people from Texas Workforce, who I'm gonna get y'all to work with. So I just want to kind of give y'all that information. Do you all have any family members or friends that want to come in? Y'all got anybody sitting outside? Okay. Somebody be okay to bring them in? Yeah, go ahead. Bring them in, because I kind of want to, y'all, this is something a little different we're doing with probation, and I want everybody to be a part of this, because this is going to be just a different kind of thing. Has everyone signed in? Did y'all sign in? Yeah, because we need to know who you are and who your officer is, because they can't see you. They can just see me. Yeah, go ahead and get it. Go ahead and get it. All right, everybody, make sure your mask is over your nose and mouth. Everybody good? Okay. Is that a cloth or is that actually a mask?
It's a cloth, but I use it. Got an extra one?
Yeah, Deputy Stroud White, will y'all hand him a mask, please? Uh-oh, can you hear us?
I don't think so. I think it's on. I heard you talking, but I knew it wasn't on here.
Mm.
Just checking again.
Yeah, see, because I had paused it before I came in, but we're not paused now. Everybody else okay? Anybody else need a mask? Y'all good? Okay. See if you can hear now.
Okay, 1 second. It's on.
Okay, good.
Oh,
I hear what she said.
check for change chat.
Yeah, I did. I saw.
That person is in the hole.
Okay. Is a person in here now?
No,
Okay.
we weren't sure how you went.
Yeah, hey, come on in.
Okay.
Thank you. And y'all don't know who that is. That's Miss Brennan Farley. I'm gonna introduce people to you. I'm trying to see. I only got 4 people online, and I know it probably should be a few more. As a matter of fact, let me try to talk on this mic to be sure y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me out there?
Yes, ma'am.
That's one thing people have never said. You got to talk a little louder. That would not be me. That would not be me. All right, so let me tell y'all what's going on. Because the people online, they've heard it before. Hey, officers and counselors and supervisors and managers and Dr. Kane. All right, so let me tell y'all what is happening. We are running a pilot. Come on in. We are running a pilot program. Hold on. You got to sign in. With the probation department. So hold on. Thank you for that, Deputy White.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because we got to be sure we know who all is here. Okay, hold on. You can't, that's too close. Yes, sir, if you scoot down, there you go. Thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to be real conscious, y'all, of all this stuff that's going on and going down and going around. There you go. Yes, thank you. All right, scoot over a little because he can't see behind you. There you go, right there. All right, so let me tell y'all what's going on. It is a pilot program. Pilot programs mean we're trying something new. So what I have been concerned about with being on the bench is there's a lot of people that come back with probation violations. And I'm like, why? Where are these folks coming from? Why are we not doing something before they get in trouble? All right, you got your phones, y'all put them on silent. Yeah. And so what we put in place is a partnership with Texas Workforce. Texas Workforce has 2 different divisions. There's a division that helps people that don't have any issues that to get jobs. The other division is people who do have issues. Let me tell you what the issues are. If you have a disability, for instance, you got issues with your arm, you got back problems, you've had trauma in your past. If you have a drug or alcohol diagnosis, a mental health diagnosis, that's a different department. We got both of them. So whatever it is y'all need to get y'all employed, we can do that. And so what's happening is we're trying to ask everybody to have an ATRS. Y'all know those appointments that y'all got with the probation department. Come on in. You at probation?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, come on in and sign one of the sign-in sheets up here, and then have a seat. And then don't be late next time, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Come on in. Don't be late. Come sign up. Sign in over here. Yeah, y'all try to work on your timeliness. These are other things I need y'all to work on when y'all start working. There you go. Thank you. Have a seat, and hey, y'all on that back row, can y'all scoot down and y'all can fit a third person, a fourth person on there. Back row too, all the way back. Yeah, there you go. Scoot down. There you go. All right, so what we're trying to do, y'all, it is a partnership. Sit one back and scoot over. Yeah, that's fine. You can sit there. Thank you, sir. It's a partnership, y'all. We're just trying to get everybody employed. But let me tell you about the kind of employment I'm talking about. I'm tired of people getting these $7, $8 hour jobs. I'm talking about 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 20, 25. Well, but let me tell y'all what. Like I said, y'all, this is new. This is something new for the entire probation department. Guess what? We starting with y'all. We starting with 283rd probationers. And so what is happening is, and I want y'all to get the kind of job you want. We're not going to tell you what kind of job to get. What are you interested in? What do you want training on? What do you want an apprenticeship in? Come sign in. Be on time next time, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you just sign in right here. So what it is that everybody on probation, we're about to get you hooked up with a counselor over at Texas Workforce to try to see what you want to do. You know, it used to be a big push for like college. That's not really a big push anymore. It's more so training. Okay, thank you. It's more so training. So I don't know. And I don't think that everybody needs to be stuck in a warehouse job. What about some of these green jobs, putting up solar panels or, you know, doing something that you know is the future? Truck driving. So what Texas Workforce does, they will get you with whatever you want to get into. They'll get you trained, they'll get you certified, and then whenever you get the job, they'll get you whatever you need to get on the job. If it's certain things you need, like work boots, or if somebody want to go to barber college, they'll get all your tools and materials that you need to become a barber. Whatever it is. And I'm just telling y'all, this is the thing that I think we kind of struggle with is finding employers that will employ you. But that's what Texas Workforce does. Texas Workforce is a state agency, and that state agency is in place to have people in Texas employed. Period. That's what they do. That's their job. Come on in. What is that on your head? Take it down. There you go. Sign in up here. You got to take that off too. And so, y'all that were late, y'all just going to have to stick around. I have to say it again. Y'all got to find some space for them. I don't know where. Oh, okay. Okay, thank you.
I appreciate it, Judge. I need it.
Yeah, and I think that everybody does, y'all. And let me just tell y'all this, though. I'm going to tell y'all this now, because, see, I know some of y'all kind of impatient. I need y'all to be patient with this. Y'all got to tell us when something doesn't work so that we can try to fix that. So what we've done, and the people I was telling y'all that's online, we have a whole section for people that's with Texas Workforce that's listening to us right now. Y'all are like the third group we've done this with, and they all 283rd probationers. The other group is your probation officers, and we even have the number 2 in the probation department that's also on. So we're trying to get this started, because once we kind of get a routine together and find out what we need, what works and what doesn't work, we're going to put this out to the entire Dallas County Probation Department so people can have a job with a living wage. Now, let me tell you the other thing that kind of causes us an issue that y'all have to take care of first, and that is getting a valid ID or valid driver's license. So, I have been on the bench since 2000. Some of y'all probably weren't even born in 2000. And one of the things that I have realized over the years is that y'all get caught up with these tickets and all this other stuff. That's fine. What we're doing is I have set up a clinic. I have a legal clinic that I started between my church and Legal Aid to try to get those warrants and everything lifted. That's going to take a little longer. But we can't send you to Texas Workforce till you have a valid ID or a valid driver's license. And let me just tell y'all this, and this is something for the future. If you have a valid ID and you want a license, I need you to start looking at what you got to do to get the license. And so we'll work on helping you get it, and there are volunteer lawyers that will help with that. We got to find some more lawyers because we're running out. We got a bunch of folks that need it, but we don't have a bunch of lawyers to help. Because the lawyers have to volunteer their time for that. But anyway, y'all, guess what? That's what this meeting was about, to tell y'all about this. That's it. Whoever that is that's coughing, I must see your hand to your mouth. Yeah. Hold on just a minute. So let me tell y'all, I'm trying to tell y'all everything before y'all start asking questions. Let me tell y'all about the process. So this is the process. When y'all meet with probation, y'all are going to actually have to go in the office and sign some paperwork. The paperwork you sign is gonna be a referral document, but it's going to be something that allows the court and probation to talk to Texas Workforce about you, because we have to release information between the three entities. Well, I'm saying three. I guess court, probation, and Texas Workforce. If you have gotten an ATRS, that allows us to send your ATRS to Texas Workforce. They are under strict provisions to not share that information with anyone. That only gets you qualified for services. If for some reason you don't have an ATRS, we got to get you to get one. How many of y'all don't have one already? How many have never had an ATRS? They used to call it CATS. Okay, hold on a second. Ma'am, you cannot use your jacket. You have to use your hand. I don't even want you using the elbow. You got to put your hand over your mouth.
Okay.
Cough again, I'm gonna reset you.
Okay.
I know you can't help the cough, but I can't have you in here with everybody. Okay, so that referral, thank you. Thanks, Ms. Farley. That referral allows us all to talk and try to figure out what to do. So it starts with your probation officer. They send it to Texas Workforce. Y'all have got to answer the phone call from Texas Workforce. Some people, we give them this information. Y'all not answering your phone. Check your messages. Try to be sure that your voicemail is set up. So when they call you and leave you a message, y'all call them back. Now, y'all know they only work like from 8 to 5. So you can't be calling them 7, 8 at night. You can call them and leave a message, but I'm just saying, kind of be available during the day so we can get you started with this. You'll meet with them, you'll talk to them about whatever, you're interested in, and then they just go from there. Uh-oh. Just put it on silent if you can. Is that one of the kids' stuff? Okay. Trying to think of what else I needed to tell y'all. I think that's really it. I guess the other thing to really tell y'all, can y'all stay out of trouble while we're trying to do this?
Yes, ma'am.
Can y'all just go sit down somewhere?
Yes, ma'am.
Dog. Because I'm telling you, we can't catch up with this, because the biggest thing is y'all have to stay out of trouble. When it's time for you to report, I need you to report. I can't believe some of y'all. All y'all have to do is call and y'all still haven't been reported? Really? You need to change your people, places, and things. Y'all that have any issues with addiction, y'all have got to make your meetings. You have got to get a sponsor. You got to start working your steps. Because if you don't do that stuff, y'all not going to keep a job. You can get it. You can get a job all day long, but you're not going to keep it. So I need you to start working on those things. When y'all get a sponsor, find a sponsor that has a job that can help you work through anything you might be struggling with. Sponsors. If y'all do get a sponsor, if you have to get a sponsor, if you have addiction issues, you need to find one that has 5 years clean, that has worked steps before, and has a sponsor of their own. So I need y'all to get on top of that, because I know some of y'all not doing that you're supposed to be doing. And I'm telling you, if y'all don't do that, you're not going to keep this job.
I got a list of sponsors in my paperwork right here.
That ain't got nothing to do with that. Everybody got to find their own sponsor. I think y'all need to take responsibility for your own stuff. Everybody here, that's one thing I love about adult court. I never did juvenile. Ooh, I can't fool with juvenile. Because a whole lot of times it's not the juvenile, it's their parents. Okay, but that's a whole nother story. I'm not gonna get into that. Everybody here is over the age of 17. I need y'all to handle your business. If you need to get a calendar, not everybody can keep this stuff on their phones. If you need to keep your calendar that's not on your phone, go to the dollar store and get one, put it in your pocket. I think it's very difficult for y'all to get those calendars that you put on your wall at home. Y'all can put it on your wall at home, but when you go to get your appointment somewhere, then your calendar's at home and it's not with you. So I don't know. I need y'all to figure out what you need to use for, to kind of keep up what we're asking you to do. Some of y'all may have to go take some classes, like I know with truck driving school, they're having people to go report so that you can, know exactly what to do, say, get trained. But let me tell you the other thing too, there's a liaison that Texas Workforce has. For those of you that have been to the pen and you got these gaps in your resume, you probably need to talk to somebody about it so you know the appropriate thing for you to say when you go to an interview. Some of y'all, before y'all go in these interviews, need to go get a doggone haircut. Some of y'all need to get your hair done. So I want to be sure that when y'all go, y'all are being appropriate so that you can get hired. Okay, now I think I'm ready for questions. Yes, sir. Do you still have your question?
Yeah, I was wondering,
Let me have you stand, sir.
so when they would help with a drawing class, like I wanted to go take a course in the drawing class?
Are you saying drawing?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, they have you in everything. Yeah, even school. If anybody wants to go back to school, yeah, they do that too.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot out there, y'all, and I think one of the biggest things for y'all, don't be so dead set on what you might already have in your mind on what you want to do. It may be something that might be more appropriate for you. So I know maybe this particular thing is what you've always done, but it's really something else you want to do as a career, y'all. And I'm talking about the kind of jobs I'm talking about career jobs where you get vacation, benefits, retirement, sick leave, that kind of stuff. It's okay maybe to get started getting paid like hourly, but I need y'all to get on a real job that's going to sustain you and your family. So I can't say how much it will start out paying, but it's not going to be $7, $8 an hour. And sometimes y'all because let me tell you the other thing I've struggled with. Y'all have got to be satisfied to start at the bottom of that company. And then you work your way up, because let me tell you what employers are looking for. Do you play well with others? Now, if you got a little funky attitude, you may need to get one of them at-home jobs by yourself. But I'm just saying, y'all know, this is reality. You know how you are. If you know you can't put up with this, you're going to cuss somebody out, then get you a job. Get a different kind of job. Or, once you go to counseling and find out why you're cussing people out. What about that? So I'm just saying there's a lot of different things I think we can do. I don't know what everybody's needs are. That's why you have a probation officer and a counselor. Those two are going to work together to make sure that you get where you need to go and have the right appointments. Just make sure that when they give you these appointments that y'all are really keeping up with them and making it there on time. Yes. Let me have you stand.
Yes, Judge. I have tickets from Austin when I was driving for Dallas Morning News, and since I was with the company, I figured they'd take care of it. That's why I can't drive trucks. And I figured, will this be able to help me through Austin to get the tickets taken care of? Because I've tried to go down there, but I can't. They won't come pick you up, and I'm not going to drive away to Austin to turn myself in for tickets that I thought the company took care of. That's why I can't go and drive. So
I never knew a company took care of tickets. Companies take care of tickets?
They did.
No, they don't take care of no tickets. They say that's on you.
They left it on me. And it was nice that all those cops were.
Yeah, so let me tell you what, I'm glad you said that. Thank you for bringing that up. All right, y'all, so two different directions. Texas Workforce, if you already have a valid ID or a valid driver's license. The other one is what's called ID Impact Texas. That's the legal clinic I was telling y'all about. That's the legal clinic that meets once every other month, y'all, but have not met since October. So officers, that's why y'all haven't gotten any feedback yet, because they haven't met since October. So what you will do is your officer is going to give you the information for ID Impact Texas. Go online and do your application online. Everybody, if you're not employed, you qualify for services. So Texas Legal Aid will get in touch with you. It's called Northwest Texas Legal Aid. They will get in touch with you, and I think we're going to try to have a clinic the end of February. I think that middle to end of February. But somebody will call you on that particular day and let you know, ask you some questions. Is there anything else other than these tickets that they have found, that you may need to take care of? Y'all, and it's actually nationwide. So if y'all have tickets other places, when somebody calls you from the clinic, just make sure that you are giving them everything that you think you might have in your past that hasn't been taken care of. And then they have to do motions, send them to all those different courts and see if they will waive all these fees and fines and costs because you're indigent. And if for some reason you're actually working now, because let me tell you there's another category. There are people that are underemployed. Y'all that's making $7 to $8 an hour, y'all need to get a better job. So don't quit that job. stay on that job, and then let us help you work toward getting this other job. So that's called underemployed. Anybody that's not really making what they really should be making. And if you got a good job history, when I talk about what people are looking for, they're looking for reliability, who's gonna come to work and who's gonna get there on time. Who's gonna help maybe when they're finished with their department, is there something else that you can help your, your coworker with? Who's not gonna complain, who's not gonna keep up a bunch of mess, who's not gonna talk too much, run their mouth. I'm just saying, it's just things to think about when you talk about being on a job. Would you want to employ yourself if it was you? If you own that company, would you employ yourself? And the good part about a Texas workforce, if y'all working with probation, with your counselor, I am expecting your probation officer to tell you when it's something that's not quite right that you're doing. For instance, I had the court earlier today, and I got a report that somebody had a bad attitude with their officer. And I'm like, well, but why? I think people can agree to disagree without having to get funky about it. Just talk. Just say, say what you have to say, but you don't have to, just a lot of stuff you don't have to do. That's just a lot of extra stuff. So I'm just saying, everybody think about those kind of things, because maybe this is new for you, and that's fine if it is. If it's new for you, that's great. If you have some experience, that's even better. But that's fine. If you've never worked before, these vocational counselors, and they're called vocational counselors at Texas Workforce, what they do is get you ready to work. Hold on, Miss Baker, before you step out. Okay, this is Miss Baker and Miss Farley, y'all. They are the 283rd probation officers. So you'll always find a court officer, and then y'all have field officers that y'all go see. So just know that the court officers here are also some contact people, and I think there may be some mods that they have to sign. Okay. So let me tell y'all what that is. I am modifying your probation to require you to do this. So I want to be sure y'all understand this, what y'all about to be required to do. Your officer's already done some of y'all. So do y'all have which ones? You know which ones?
Yes, we have a stack, Judge.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yes.
Well, let me get through the questions then. And Ms. Baker, you're fine. You can step out if you like. But let me get the question and we can get y'all to sign. Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am. I'm required to get a release slip when I was in jail to take to put up my ticket so I can get the driver's license.
Okay.
Where do I need to go to get that taken care of?
And you said you had a release date to do what?
I need to show a release date and a booking and a release date so I can take it to the put up my ticket.
Where are the tickets from? What city?
Duncanville.
Duncanville. Yeah, but is it a warrant?
No, it's not now. They sent me a letter saying if I do it within 10 days, because when I was being released from New Stereo, they didn't come and get me. So they zeroed it out.
Yep.
They sent me a letter. And then they told me if I could come and bring the booking and release date, then they'll dismiss it.
Yes, if you go to the jail, you have to go to Luke Sterrett, and you need to ask for a book in, book out page.
Okay.
And so what they'll do is they'll do a book in, book out page. They'll show when you went in and when you went out. Now, if I remember correctly, our court coordinator informed us it does cost money to get that.
I think it costs $5.
Yes, I mean, yeah. I know
Yeah.
it wasn't much, but it was
Yeah.
still cost. So like, if you go over to Luke Sterrett and you go to the second floor of this building, cross through the breezeway, go in there, and then just find the first person behind the desk and ask where do you get your book in, book out sheet.
Yeah, thanks for asking that, because y'all, everybody, if y'all have a ticket, y'all get that. You don't get it today, but get it whenever you can, because whenever that lawyer calls you, that's something that they can use to reduce your fees and fines and costs for your tickets.
Okay.
So that needs to be attached, or, if y'all can email it to the lawyer that represents you, so when they send your motion in, that can also be something that is used that's in your favor. What I was asking when I said, do you have warrants? If y'all have warrants, don't walk in there by yourself. Yeah, because we're not holding you on that kind of stuff, but I don't know what the city will, because one thing I can tell y'all about tickets, y'all know every single city has some entity that gives you a ticket. Well, you can be in Mesquite, Duncanville, Irving, DeSoto. That's 4 different places to go take care of tickets, which means there's fines, court costs, everything else. So when they pull that up for ID Impact Texas, they will pull everything up across, this area. That's a part of DPS. Actually, it'll probably be state of Texas. So just know that there's some things you have to work on. And how many of you guys do not have a valid ID or driver's license? Raise your hand. Ooh, that's good. That's not that many of y'all. Okay, thank you. That's about 4 of y'all. That's fine. The rest of y'all, they ready to get y'all working. I mean, they are ready. So some of y'all's referrals may have already been done. But I would think that anytime you talk to your officer once y'all leave this meeting, just see if they've sent your referral in, because they really should already be sent in. If not, they'll do it right after we, right after we have this meeting. But they have to get you to sign the referral paperwork, because there's some things that they can't send them without your authorization. All right, any other questions, y'all? Yes, sir.
I was wondering, basically, I spoke to one of the owners at Hobby Lobby, saying that he would be able to get me in at full time for $18.50. I was wondering if I went through this program and gave it a chance and seeing how it goes, because he would be able to give me a job for another month. Would I be able to somehow switch from this program into a different job? Would that be okay with the court, since it's now under my condition?
Let's talk about it. Because let me tell you the issue I have. Y'all are asking some really good questions. Let me have you sit down just a minute. All right, so let me tell y'all the issue. So what has happened since we kind of started this? All of a sudden, folks going to get a job. No, that's not what we asked y'all to do. Let me tell you why. Once y'all get into Texas Workforce System, you're in their computer system. When you're working on the job that they give you, you're going to be getting information on other jobs you can get that's going to be better than the one they gave you. So I want y'all to be able to stay in that system so that doesn't become an issue. If you just go straight to Hobby Lobby and get that job, but that's what I'm saying. Get that job, but then work on this other one.
Okay.
And then see which one is best for you. And if you want to stay with the Hobby Lobby one, that's fine. I have talked to your officer about it, because I have stopped some people from getting these other jobs. What I don't want is that cash paid under the table, and then they cheat you out of stuff, and then that becomes a big old problem because why you didn't get paid. You can't say nothing about it because it wasn't a real job that anybody documented. And it's your word against that other person's word. Y'all, I'm telling you, that is a mess. That is a mess. Okay, ma'am, are you with somebody or are you probationer? You got the sheet. Somebody else just walked in. And ma'am, when you come to court, I want you to dress a little bit more appropriately, okay? All right. Okay. Yeah, $18.50 is a pretty good amount on a job. Is it warehouse?
No, ma'am, it's in store. They moved they're paying part-time 13 and then full-time 18.50 depending on positions, but he has framing, backstocking, cashier, I can even do.
Yeah, but
Doing all.
say the last part?
Cause I have history in doing all of it.
Got it.
So I'll be able to walk in my resume and still get a job also, because I know people that still work there.
See, but the deal is this though, if they didn't got started at 13, then I need to look at some of these other jobs that may have already started at 13 that maybe can get y'all 15 or 18.
Right.
Oh, okay. Talk to your officer about it. Just be sure you keep lines of communication open between your officer and your counselor, and let's see which one's going to be best for you. Because they may be able to find you something a little better than that.
Okay.
The job market, y'all, has really changed since COVID. Everything's changed. All right, ma'am, you too close right there on that end. Back row, let me have y'all scoot over. There you go. You sit right by that orange thing. Yeah, there you go. Who else had a question? Yes, sir.
Alright, I got one question, regarding my probation and about this. So, say I work a job, my mother has a company that I'm working with her, and, I also do another job on the side, selling shoes, buying, selling shoes. So, my probation officer put me in this program, so I'm confused, so I can't have, I guess a self-employment job?
You can, but it won't count for your probation. And let me tell you why. I'm back at the same thing. A lot of times y'all put your devices on silent for the third time. You know, one of the issues, and how old are you?
22.
Yeah, okay. So let me tell you from a wise person, I've seen this happen before. If you want to really make some money on that job, get a regular job that gives you a regular paycheck. Then still keep doing what you're doing and build that up. And then when you want to, you got a choice. You're going to keep your regular job, you're going to keep this. But I think you'll see a difference when it comes to the money you can make with what I'm talking about doing. So don't give it up. Still continue to do those things if you can, you know. But I want you to at least know this other option you've got. So yeah, I've kind of stopped the officers from letting y'all do these things. Now, I do think that people can be entrepreneurs like what you're talking about. But let me ask you this. Have you already gone and done your DBA?
No.
Okay. Those are the kind of things. And why don't you, when you talk to the vocational counselor, talk to them about that. Because if you're going to do a real company, then you need to make sure that you have done and y'all DBA is doing business as, where you actually are registered with the county to do what you do.
So it has to be taxable? y'all
Yes.
gotta see, okay.
Yeah. But let me take that back. If you get this other job with TWC, you don't have to do the taxable thing because you're kind of just doing that on the side. So I wouldn't require you to do that.
So, alright, I had a job interview today, but I had to go to court, so how would that work? I still would have to have this job, do the other two jobs, and then pick up this TWC job?
No, you just got to do this TWC job.
So.
Let me tell you, this other stuff, that's up to you. Yeah, so I'm just saying, no, the TWC job is your number one. Say it again, ma'am.
I was saying the TWC is gonna have better and more options than what he tried to do.
Yeah, but see, a 22-year-old may not see that because of the way his body language is looking right now. But I'm just telling y'all, but see, you can't really tell a whole lot of stuff to a 22-year-old. It's just, you just, I got a 22-year-old at my house. You can't tell him nothing. I want you to try this and just know this is an option for you. When you get into it a little bit, let's talk about it again and see if there's something different you want. Cause let me tell you what I also have seen. You don't know what you don't know because you ain't been exposed to it. So I want you to at least try this and see, you want to do a sales job? Get you a sales job. What kind of case do you have? What kind of charge?
And aggravated robbery.
Okay, so when you talk about any type of, don't do that. Don't do that. When you talk about any type of theft case, that is going to limit you a bit, but people can still get past. That's why I want y'all to stay on deferred. Stay on deferred so it's not a conviction. Okay? So there's some options for you, but I want you to, I really want you to explore this, but try to keep doing what you're doing, but I want you to open your mind up to maybe doing something a little different. And y'all, I'm telling you, that's going to be out of y'all's comfort zone, some of y'all. But I want you to at least explore this as an option, okay? All right. Sir, pull your mask up over your nose. All right, any other questions, y'all? Yes, sir.
Kind of like what he was saying, but I actually started this job not too long ago, for the 1850, same thing, and stuff to see if it's an option for me if I want.
Yeah, are you working, is it, the only thing I think that'll cause us a problem, if y'all are working 8 to 5 Monday through Friday, because that's when any other training or any meetings, that's when those are going to happen. Are you strictly 8 to 5, Monday through Friday?
I probably got Mondays open.
Do what you need to do with TWC on Mondays,
Okay.
and see if that will work out.
So what, I just have to go up there to
They're doing everything online.
Okay.
Yeah, so y'all can do it on your phone, you can do it on your laptop or tablet. So yeah, everything is still remote right now. I think there may be some meetings they do want you to come in, just so you can talk to them face to face, but that's why I'm saying I need y'all to kind of explore this so we know what's going to work and what's not going to work. Even with people running their own business, so let's look at all of it and see, see what's what. I think the biggest thing, y'all, is communication. You got to communicate with us and let us know what's happening. Your officer will then report things to their supervisor and me as to what's working and what's not. And then if necessary, I may have to get y'all on a Zoom call for us to talk about the details of whatever's going on. So I don't know, y'all. I don't think there's a lot of stuff I don't have answers to. I don't know, because I don't know what we're going to run into. But I just want y'all not to get frustrated with whatever it is. Because it don't matter. We can work it out. Who else had a question? Yes, ma'am. Did I tell you at that point to take that hat off your head?
You never said take it.
Oh, okay.
You said come forward, I know it's appropriate, I'm sorry. But, anywho, I spoke with you last month. I do have my own business, but you told me to come to this one, because, TWC had options to help, with people with their business.
Yes. Yeah. So, yeah. And have you actually talked to your TWC person yet, or they haven't referred you yet? Okay. So what'll happen is once y'all come to this meeting, you'll get the referral if it hadn't already been put in place. Talk to them about what me and you had talked about your business, see what they can do to help you. Yeah, because they should be able to. Y'all that may already have your businesses put in place, and I think, sir, even you, when you talk about the tennis shoes and all that, see what options they have. Maybe they know about something that's related to that, that might be helpful. So yeah. All right, anybody else have a question? Yes, sir.
Well, I'm already in the union, and I'm already, I did the apprentice program and all that. And
Yeah.
5 years in, I'm just off, due to COVID and all that stuff, but I'm already making like $28 an hour, still ain't doing 32, whatever, so.
Okay.
I can just go back to work at where I'm at, cause it's already a career in the trade and everything else.
What what type of work, ma'am, if you don't hush your doggone mouth.
HVAC, doing,
Oh, that's very
installing
good.
HVAC.
Okay, okay. And so, what's happening now when it comes to that industry based on COVID? Are y'all back already?
Yeah, but they letting them back in, but they still kind of limited it, you know, cause it goes up and come back down, so, you know, the job be kind of limited. We off and on, but, you know, for the most part, I'm with the union, so I always got a job as long as my dues are paid up.
So how many hours now, let's say since January 1st, how many hours have you worked a week?
I can't answer that, cause that's been so off and on. I've been doing other stuff, just keeping busy, like
Yeah.
Lyft and Uber and stuff like that, cause I got a clean driving license.
This TWC is gonna be your now, that's gonna be your
I'm
Uber.
signed up with TWC already. I did them first going to truck driving school, but they wouldn't let me finish the truck driving school because of probation. So they told me to come back next year when I get out probation. It was a 6-week program, and I can, you know, jump right in the truck. So.
Right, okay. So let me tell you how that works. Y'all, I tell y'all, every time y'all ask a question, y'all answering some stuff that I need to talk to y'all about. You may have gone to a different, like, TWC office. This is the office, y'all. This is a brand new office over off Redbird and 67. That's the office that y'all are going to. And the probation officers that we're currently working with is the South office and the East office. That's the 2 officers that we're running this pilot through. I want to be sure your stuff gets transferred to the ones that we have.
That's the one I went to. I started over there at Redbird. I'm from
Good.
Redbird, so, yeah.
Good, good, good. Yeah.
I already programmed in there, but I already had the job with the union, so.
Good.
You know.
Yeah, and I think the thing is, just go talk to them about whatever's going on. Maybe they can find you a place where, even though you're still union, you can get a job that's going to give you more consistent hours. So I don't know, but I want you to at least explore that and see what's what. Sir, pull your mask up. Sir, pull your mask up. Okay, if y'all are breathing, keep your mask up. I don't know what else to tell you, because I think some of y'all don't think this is that serious, y'all. Y'all don't think this is serious. I need y'all to be careful with that. Yeah, see what your options are, because I would like to know that too. But I really would like to be sure. There's a reason your officer sent you here, and what I had asked them to do, y'all, I want everybody here that's not currently employed with a consistent job. Because let me tell you what, most of y'all that's in here, y'all are essential workers. Y'all should have never not had a job and a paycheck. Even when COVID hit, y'all are essential workers. And so we just got to figure out how do we fit everybody into that. And I know that everybody does a whole lot of different things, and you know, just know we're going to try to work with you on stuff. So even if your officer may, you know, question this or not know exactly what's what, just explain everything to them. If something comes up, I don't mind talking to y'all. I'll talk to y'all. Me, your officer, and their supervisor, and possibly these 2 in here. So we'll figure it out, but I just need y'all to be patient with what we got to do. Any other questions, y'all? Yeah, there's really nothing else for y'all to do except get in touch with your officer whenever you have your report, and know that what we're about to do is get everybody employed. Then I can't wait till we say, see, this was the first group that got employed. It's the first group that now is making a whole lot of money. Y'all gonna be on TV or something. We're gonna get the media to come out and talk about this. Because I'm telling y'all, I think we just need to change the system. And the way the system has to be changed is that y'all have to try to help us get this thing worked out so we can get a process in place for everybody in Dallas County probation. You know, and then of course, we let state of Texas, we let the rest of them try to copy us. It's okay. But I'm just saying, I really think this is gonna be a good opportunity for us, y'all. And to kind of give y'all a little background on me, I got on the bench in 2000 as a magistrate. I used to be the one that arraigned people at the jail. What I found out, I've been running drug court since 2002. What I found is the issues I'm talking to y'all about right now. And so when I came over to this bench, I'm like, oh, they still got the same issues? So now we're just making this bigger. I've been doing this in drug court with TWC probably at least last 10, 12 years. Ma'am, you on probation?
Yes, sir.
Come on in.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, gotta be on time, okay?
Sorry.
Yeah, sir, just scoot over just a bit. There you go, thank you. Yeah, so we've been doing this a long time, y'all, but I just did it by my drug court people. I hadn't done it with just regular probation, so now we're putting this out to general probation. But we starting out with 283rd. So if y'all have any other questions, ask your officer. They can always email me. These are some of the mods. I don't know, Miss Farley and Miss Baker, y'all tell me how y'all want to do it. And I've got, yeah, ma'am, come sign in. Uh, I may have to go to my office. I'm looking for a hand sanitizer. I don't want to use y'all's big one. Okay, so let me tell you what I'm gonna get y'all to do. Y'all are about to sign some paperwork. Deputy White. Deputy White, let them use that one. I'm gonna bring you one out of my office.
Oh, I got one of them.
You do? Okay. Before y'all sign anything, and I should have done this where y'all were signing in, y'all need to use a hand sanitizer. Use a hand sanitizer, grab a pen, and sign whatever paperwork it is. Go ahead, Miss Farley and Miss Baker. Tell us what you need.
So, we went through the list of people who signed in, we pulled out those, we still have a stack of people that we don't see, but there are a few names on here that we can't read,
Sure.
so we may have to.
Ooh, y'all gotta be sure we can read it, else you don't get counted as being here.
And there are a few people who already checked in with us, they were early,
Yes.
they've already signed.
Oh,
And
good.
So, we know who they are. He did, Ms. Thomas did, you did, and you're good, and you're good. So we do know people that can go ahead and go that have already signed.
You know what? Well, I guess I left my phone in the office. Cause I was just going to see if, yeah, what else we need to do. So can you call them? Who are the people who can leave? Hey guys, thank y'all so much for being here. I really think this is a good opportunity for all of us y'all to try to make this system better. So we can get y'all the heck off of paper. As fast as we can. So go ahead and tell me who can leave, Ms. Farley?
Yeah, he can leave, you, Ms. Thomas, you can go, so you and your, yeah. You're good, and you're good.
Y'all hold on. Don't just yell stuff out. Thank you. All right, take care. Yes, sir. Sure. Yeah, we're gonna help y'all much as we can, y'all. All righty, thank you.
With me? Tyler Ross. Did you sign this one? We'll look at it. I'll check, I don't have you in my little list, but she's got your office.
Okay.
One thing. I'll
Yes, ma'am.
talk to you. So you still.
Yeah, we're still on.
Uh-huh.
Who?
That's it. You're good with me now. Adrian Busby.
They have this.
Yeah, you go, you're good with me, yeah. You go.
Where is, ooh, I don't know if I can read your writing. Axer McGinnis? Who is that? Come up here, man. Who you have next, Ms. Baker?
Huh?
Who's after him?
After him is Kevin Turner. Right there, sorry. Go, sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, when y'all come in next time, I want y'all shirts tucked in.
I did, but it.
Mr. Turner.
Oh, okay,
Yes, ma'am.
all right. So, it's my understanding you got some issue. You done picked up a new case? What happened?
I did, it was
Okay, what do you need to do? Cause I can't talk to you, we got a new case, but you're gonna have to go into custody today. But hold on. Do you already have a lawyer?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you tell your lawyer you're coming down here today?
You know, man, I got my cards here and everything.
Okay, hold on, let me see what we need to do.
Coleman Gary.
What's the new charge?
Dan Craig.
It was, I think it's aggravated assault, isn't it? It was I had an argument.
Who's the lawyer?
His name is Mr.
Make sure you get a copy. Back what was
I'm
that
sorry,
on?
I didn't, this is all shocking me right now.
Right.
but,
That's okay.
Mr. Harrelson, Attorney Harrelson.
You know the number?
Huh? Yes,
You know the
ma'am.
phone number? Cause what I'm gonna do, I can tell them you're here so they can go ahead and do what they need to do.
Is there any way that I could sort something out, like drop my car or something now? I promise I can come right back here.
Can you,
I can have my mother bring me right back here.
can she come down and just get your keys?
I don't know. I mean, she doesn't get off work until like, I think 5. Is there anything I can sort out, please? This was all new to me. I mean, my lease is up February 1st. All of this stuff.
Give me the lawyer's number. I think it's better if I talk to the lawyer.
We're aware of that situation. We do know.
There you go.
No, just give me their number.
214 325
I'll let you talk to him.
4145.
Did you sign it? Did you sign it?
He's very tall.
Tell me the last name again.
Attorney Harrelson.
Harrelson.
Okay. But do you have a paper to sign?
Oh, no, I'll let you have it. I'll let her.
Okay. Yours not yours? These people? They're all ours. Sanchez, Laura Sanchez.
Yes, ma'am.
After that's gonna be.
Is there another number you
Montrell
have?
Copeland.
Okay, hold on.
Come on.
No, ma'am, I'm getting ready to.
Yes, hello, Attorney Harrison. This is Judge Leela Lawrence Mays. How are you?
Just sign what's in the minute.
I'm doing good. Tell me your name.
Mr. McGinnis asked.
Mr. McGinnis. You representing him? Yes. Pardon me?
I need to use the restroom real quick.
No, he's up here in felony court. He's got a felony. But let me tell you what is happening. He came up today for a probation meeting. He had otherwise been doing very well. And so we're trying to figure out what we can do. He needs to go into custody today because he's got a warrant, but we're trying to figure out, I think I can do a PR.
It should have been cleared because I paid to bond out on it, ma'am.
Oh, then he may have bonded out on this already. Did you bond out on the probation violation though?
I thought so because when I met with my probation officer, we was clear. She took, I signed the papers in person.
Order?
We need to get the paperwork straight on him then. And what is happening is I'm gonna have to take him into custody today, but we're trying to figure out what to do with his car and all that. Do you happen to have an office that's close to the courthouse? Oh,
Yes, sir.
he's gonna come down. Mr. Harrell's gonna come down. Mr. McGinn,
First name?
go ahead, text. Go ahead and finish.
Sorry.
Hmm.
You gonna get me or?
That's what we're trying to work out.
Thank you.
Yeah. So,
Who's your alternate? Okay, she probably has yours now.
that's what I'm thinking. That's what I think it is.
What's your name?
Right. Miss Farley,
Oh.
hold on just a minute. We're in court and I'm calling you from court and he's standing in front of me and I don't have any information on his case. Hold on just a minute. Do you happen to know whether or not what he's got on his probation violation?
Talk to your
It's
officer.
the two new assault deadly weapons, a new DUMD, and a new
Okay.
invading.
Yeah.
Okay, and you've already bonded out of those?
Yes, ma'am. I mean, I got arrested.
Yes, those are bonded out. This is the PD is now new because of those offenses.
Okay, but he doesn't have any non-report and all that other stuff.
No, I think he's brand new on probation too.
Okay, good.
Fairly new.
All right. Yeah, there may be some things that we could possibly do.
Who's your officer? Huh? Right?
That's what he was just saying. I was telling her, don't tell me. I said, let me call your lawyer. Well, you know what? What we will do, let me,
I don't see on the list, but I can go check.
all right, you said you can get down here in about an hour.
What's your first name?
He's
Oh,
coming.
was that the name that we couldn't
It
find
ain't.
on there?
And then what's your name? Jeffrey Hodge? You
Ooh,
told
no,
me?
that's too late. Oh, that's too late.
What's your name?
You,
Gabriel Bernardo?
Huh?
Gabriel Bernardo?
Who's your officer?
Nicole?
Okay. Those are all, I had all these.
They weren't all.
no, we don't have anything, 'cause I don't have any information. Who, you know what you can do? Why don't you talk to, Summer? She's here today, the DA.
The what?
Talk to her and see what y'all might be able to work out.
We'll get a copy
Give me
of
the
your
phone
officer
number
and
again.
give you a copy.
Mine?
Give me his phone number, Mr.
I'll give you your officer to get to you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Counsel, give me your number.
Sir.
214
That's
Uh-huh.
what I was talking
325
about. Be careful. what you
Uh-huh.
say.
4145.
That's frustrating.
Attorney Harrelson.
What's your name?
Got it, okay, 'cause he had just given it to me. What we're gonna do is hold you over here for right now. Let me see what we can work out, 'cause if you can talk to Summer and they can send you whatever paperwork or whatever we need, we'll be able to work it out.
You want them to line up there?
No.
If I- hang on.
Miss Farley, what is Miss, El Mazi's phone number back there?
5171.
214-653.
You go, y'all can just go, so I make
5171.
sure I don't have any of you. You go.
That's the chief
Your
DA.
officer's older?
Her name is Summer El Mazi, ELMAZI.
What's your name?
Okay, thank you. Okay, all right, bye-bye. Okay, he's about to call the DA.
What's your name?
So do this, take a deep breath, keep your mask
I'm so
up.
sorry. My lips.
Okay,
Who's your officer?
so just hold on. Let's figure out what's what. So before anybody takes you anywhere, I'll come back out if I have to leave. But he's gonna call the DA and try to figure out what they can work out, if anything, 'cause he has all the information. Yeah, just let him talk to her and let's see what we can work out, okay? Okay, thank you. Just have a seat right there.
What's your name?
Sonny O'Reilly,
Who's your officer?
Officer John. Shaw.
Christopher Shaw.
Okay, all y'all that's online, I'm about to go get on the Zoom call and we can just kind of debrief everything. Mr. McGinnis, tell me your officer's name.
Officer Oldham.
Oldham? Okay, thank you. All right, y'all, I'm about to end the live stream. Thank you.